Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cloud9 Blessings, the channel that brings dreams, visions, and near-death experiences visually to you. I hope that you are all having a very beautiful and blessed day. If you have had your very own rapture dream, vision, or near-death experience that you would like to have made into a video and shared here on the channel, please email your experience to cloud9blessings@gmail.com. You are also more than welcome to email it in by audio or in a video format. The rapture dreams that I will be sharing with you today were emailed in by our dear sister in Christ, Michelle, where she shares with us her intense experiences along with the destruction that she saw happening back on earth. And in her email, it says, "Hello, Amber. My name is Michelle, and I have two experiences that I would like to share with you. Usually around Rosh Hashanah, when I am fasting and praying, within the past few years, I have received rapture dreams. About 2 years ago is when I had this dream. My dream started off where my family and I were taken in the rapture. We were taken to this amazing and awesome area that looked like an island. The food was everything that you can imagine and would never decay. The place was so peaceful and fun as well. Everyone that I saw in my dream was smiling and laughing. I walked away from the fun, and an angel had came up to stand beside me. I thought, I wonder how long we are going to be here, although I never would want to leave. I heard for a designated period of time. It seems that you don't have to speak because your thoughts are communicated. I then wondered what was happening on earth, and I immediately heard, it isn't safe for you there. I was given an opportunity then to look down from way up high, and I saw a lot of flames on the earth and destruction. I then felt sad as I wondered how many more people I could have warned. Was there anything else that I could have done to share the gospel and warn the people of what was to come? I felt so sad, and then I woke up. I woke up with relief that we still have more time to warn and share the gospel. A couple of years ago, I was really scared and thinking of the harpazo, the rapture, which is found in 1 Thessalonians. I was scared that it might hurt when I thought of being taken. I was fearful of any pain in that. I know it sounds silly, so I asked the Father to help me with this fear. After praying about this, I had my very first rapture dream. I dreamed that I was in my bedroom, and it was a sunny day outside. I was cleaning my room, and I heard this really loud sound outside. I couldn't quite make out what it was. A horn? I then ran out to the window to open it, to hear it more clearly. I didn't even have the time to do that when the ground started shaking under my feet violently, an earthquake, and I live in the Midwest. It was a rippling in the house and it started moving. I then threw my hands up in the air and I cried out for the Father. I was instantly taken as fast as lightning. Oh, the bliss, the peace, and amazing feeling was so euphoric. No words could even describe it. It was awesome. I then awoke, wishing that it had been real. I then went back to sleep and I had the same exact dream repeated. This time I was less scared with the earthquake because I knew that we would be taken. My husband then came into the room after I had woken up, and I had told him all about my dream. After still feeling tired, I then laid back down, and I had the same dream for a third time in a row. Oh, that feeling of being taken was so delightful and awesome. This time, when I had woken up from my dream, I had asked the Father why there is that second of delay when the earth is shaking. I was answered that the dead go first. Thank you so much, Amber. I did feel that it was important to share these experiences. I pray that if Yeshua, Jesus, wanted them shared, that he would lead you to do so. I will pray for souls to be saved through your work and the Father's conviction. Thank you for your obedience to share. From your sister in Christ, Michelle. Thank you so much, Sister Michelle, for sharing your experiences with the channel. They are indeed signs that we are living in the end times. May God bless you and your family as well.
What advantage then hath the Jew, or what profit is there of circumcision? Much every way, chiefly because that unto them were committed the oracles of God. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? God forbid. Yea, let God be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. But if our unrighteousness commend the righteousness of God, what shall we say? Is God unrighteous, who taketh vengeance? I speak as a man. God forbid. For then how shall God judge the world? For if the truth of God hath more abounded through my lie unto his glory, why yet am I also judged as a sinner, and not rather, as we be slanderously reported, and as some affirm that we say, let us do evil that good may come, whose damnation is just. What then? Are we better than they? No, in no wise. For we have before proved both Jews and Gentiles that they are all under sin. As it is written, there is none righteous, no, not one. There is none that understandeth, there is none that seeketh after God. They are all gone out of the way, they are together become unprofitable. There is none that doeth good, no, not one. Their throat is an open sepulchre. With their tongues they have used deceit. The poison of asps is under their lips, whose mouth is full of cursing and bitterness. Their feet are swift to shed blood. Destruction and misery are in their ways, and the way of peace have they not known. There is no fear of God before their eyes. Now we know that what things soever the law saith, it saith to them who are under the law, that every mouth may be stopped, and all the world may become guilty before God. Therefore by the deeds of the law there shall no flesh be justified in his sight, for by the law is the knowledge of sin. But now the righteousness of God without the law is manifested, being witnessed by the law and the prophets, even the righteousness of God which is by faith of Jesus Christ unto all and upon all them that believe. There is no difference, for all have sinned and come short of the glory of God, being justified freely by his grace through the redemption that is in Christ Jesus, whom God hath set forth to be a propitiation through faith in his blood, to declare his righteousness for the remission of sins that are past through the forbearance of God. To declare, I say, at this time his righteousness, that he might be just and the justifier of him which believeth in Jesus. Whereas boasting then, it is excluded. By what law? Of works? Nay, but by the law of faith. Therefore we conclude that a man is justified by faith without the deeds of the law. Is he the God of the Jews only? Is he not also of the Gentiles? Yes, of the Gentiles also, seeing it is one God which shall justify the circumcision by faith and uncircumcision through faith. Do we then make void the law through faith? God forbid, yea, we establish the law.